is Erica with an A, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to go over a few things that have happened this month and kind of touch base on where I am on my goals. So, as I mentioned in the last video, I did hit my emergency fund goal. So from Vegas and the leftover money from that, because I won, I was able to put a big chunk on there, so it wasn't as hard to get the rest of it. So right now I have the $1,000 in my emergency fund. So my next goal is to start putting money on my credit cards, more money on my credit cards. I do have my meeting with my tax accountant on Monday, so I'm hoping that my return I get this year, I'll just put all of it on my credit cards, and that'll help bring it down enough to where I should be able to pay off the rest relatively quickly. So that is my goal. And I feel like I'll be able to do it. Hopefully, I want to give myself until June to pay off my credit cards. If I pay it off earlier, that's even better, but I want a deadline of June. It is going to be difficult. I am going to have to really hit it hard and really focus on my spending, because so when I got my first cortisone shot in my lower back, I had already hit my deductible, so it was very cheap on my part anyways. When I got my SI joint shot, I just got the bill, and it's over $1,000. I don't want to have to put that on my credit card like I normally do for my medical bills that I can't pay right away. So I'm gonna have to hit that pretty hard too. So I'm giving myself till June with my tax return, with keeping up on my medical bills without putting even more on my credit cards. That's my goal, is June. So once I know what my tax return is going to be, I'll know more on how much I actually have to pay off on my credit cards with my normal income. So we'll see how that goes. This month so far, this month was kind of hard for my budget, because the first week I was in Vegas and I used my vacation money for that. So, and I'm filming this a week before the end of the month, so a lot hasn't happened in this month yet. So I still have some monthly stuff that hasn't happened yet, and my food budget, or my eating out budget, was a little higher than I wanted to. That includes the cafeteria at work, all that stuff. It's at $100 so far this month. I should be able to not spend that, especially since we still have a week left. There was a week, so that means 2 weeks. And so that's a lot. So I'm really I really need to focus on my eating out. So that's still a hard one. So, I mean, I'm making better options when I do go out to eat. I'm checking the calories and stuff and trying to keep the amount down, to try to meet my weight loss goal. And so that's, yeah. So it's kind of hard to do an overview since a lot hasn't happened yet this month for this. I am planning on changing how I'm doing my budget, because I was watching the Budget Mom on YouTube, and she has some really good ideas, and I like how she tracks her budget. So I think I need to print out, she puts it kind of like a transaction register you get from the bank, except for it's like a big book. I like that better than what I'm doing, and I could easily make that in an Excel sheet. I don't have to go out and buy some. So I think I'm gonna do that and print it off and track it on that instead of just writing it out like I have been. And then I think I'll have a different page for each paycheck. So I'll even though I say I'm budgeting per paycheck, it's still like a month overview and then my paycheck. I specifically want to budget per paycheck. So we'll do that in March and see how that goes. An extra thing I did have on my budget this month that I normally wouldn't have is my bangs. I do go into JCPenney. I have a stylist that I went to elementary school with. I've known her forever. And she really knows my style and what I like. So that was a little more than usual in my budget that I had this month. Like I had said in that video, it was kind of a focusing on me thing that I wanted to do, self-care thing that I wanted to do. I don't do much with my hair. I usually shower and let it air dry, mainly because I don't know how to do anything with my hair, and I was getting sick of throwing it up in a ponytail all the time, and just that was it, or in the clip like I have now. And I feel like when I have bangs, it adds a little, like I did something, even though this is exactly how my hair air dries. I did nothing. I literally let it air dry and throw it up in a clip. Like, but it looks like I put in more effort than I actually did. So it just makes me feel better, and that's a big thing about self-care is to make yourself feel better. So that was extra, but I'm pretty happy I did it. I missed having bangs. I started growing them out again like 4 years ago. So it's been a while. I needed a change. I am growing it out. I've cut it a lot to about shoulder length, and now I'm just letting it grow. It's about halfway down my back. So let's see what my hair does. One of the other goals I wanted to cover is my weight loss. Like I had said in the original weight loss video, or talking about my weight loss goal or my physical health goal, I had said that the weight isn't as big as inches, because I do want to build muscle. So this month I am still at 209. The scale did not move, but my inches did. So I'm pretty happy about that. So my inches for my arms this month is 15.5 inches. My waist is 46 6/8 inches. My hips are 48 inches, and my thighs are 25 inches. So that is a decrease for my arms, 7/8 of an inch. My waist is 1 inch and 3/4 of an inch. My hips are 7/8 of an inch down, and my thighs are 3/8 of an inch down. So I have. It's a non-scale loss, but it's a loss. So I'm pretty happy about that. I have decided to do solid core twice a week now. So I go Wednesdays and Saturdays. I feel like that's enough time in between classes to stop being so sore. Because usually my Saturday class, I stop being sore about Wednesday. So Wednesday is a good time to do it again and not be sore again by Saturday. So that does mean I lose a day at kickboxing, unless I wake up really early and go in the morning. That is my plan. However, that means I would have to get up at 5 a.m. on Wednesday so I can get up, get dressed, get over there, do the workout, and get home in enough time to still get ready for work. That's really early. That's very early. So I might not do it every Wednesday, but I'll try to do it as many times as I can, because I still am working out on Wednesday, so it's not like I'm losing a day of workout. It's just I don't want to lose a day of kickboxing because I really like kickboxing. I just have to get up early in order to do it. So we'll see how that goes, but that's my goal for right now. I really like solid core. I can feel the difference. I can see a difference. Obviously in my inches it's showing. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Now for my other goals. I have not started studying yet for my CMA exam. I do know that I really need to get going on that. Yeah. That one's been an epic fail so far. I need to just set this time aside and do it. I keep making excuses. I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard. I think I just am overthinking it and feeling like it's going to be harder than it is. I'm in the field. It shouldn't be hard. I just need to do it, and I can't get myself to do it. So if any of you have advice on how I can get the motivation to study and stick to it, let me know below. It'd be grateful. I'd be grateful if you could give me some tips. And then the decluttering. I have kind of been decluttering the kitchen slowly while I've been cleaning it. I haven't recorded it or anything. The big one I want to tackle next, though, is the office, and I'm kind of overwhelmed. It's pretty messy. So, and I don't think it's going to be very entertaining to film, but I do want to film it because maybe it'll help somebody else who is overwhelmed with the project. And maybe it'll be more than one day. I won't just sit down and do it. So yeah, that might be in my next video. Just taking a few days through, or a few half hours throughout this next week. I don't know. I am though filming after this the video that I want to film about my mental health and how that's gonna help, or that's gonna affect everything I do during this journey of this year. It's gonna be a very hard video to record. I don't know when I'm gonna put it out, but it's something I really want to put out there because I haven't had that bad of a life. I really haven't, but you could be having the best life and still have mental health issues. Even though your parents were married your entire childhood, nothing dramatic happened, you can still have issues with mental health. It has nothing to do with how perfect your life is. It's how your brain processes things. Sometimes it's a chemical imbalance. It can be a lot of different things. And I want to put my story out there just so that people might see it and might realize that things can change. You can ask for help. It's a touchy subject, but I want to put it out there because who knows who it'll help. It's a very tough subject. Yeah. So I feel like this video was kind of all over the place. I did cover everything that I wanted to talk about, So if you have any suggestions for me, please leave them down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's any different topics you want me to cover or anything like that. So yeah, I don't really know how to end this video, so I'm just gonna end it. So hit the subscribe button if you want to follow my journey, and hopefully my videos will be better next time. Bye!